St.Amant, in its simplest form, helps people with disabilities and their families. The help that we provide is individual and based on need. For some individuals, that means that they need support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For others, it means we see them on a daily basis, Monday to Friday, and for still others, it means we see them a few times a month or a few times a year. We provide support to individuals at every point on the age spectrum, from very young children to seniors. The kinds of support that a person accesses is not necessarily based on age, but rather on need. Let's talk about some of the families that we support. Many families are able to support their loved ones in their home. Some of these family compositions can be young parents caring for their babies and young children, or older parents caring for their adult children. Sometimes it's a trusted family member or family friends caring for a child or adult with a disability in their home. Whatever the situation, there are times when the family unit needs some specialized support. That's where St.Amant can help. St.Amant offers many different outreach supports, including but not limited to physiotherapy and occupational therapy, specialized seating supports for individuals who use a wheelchair, speech-language pathology, which can help a person learn to verbalize and also supports the swallowing function, psychology, helping support individuals with challenging behavior, nutrition, social work, and family or individual counseling. These services can sometimes be difficult for individuals with a disability to access from community providers, and St.Amant's outreach services helps ensure that all of these supports are working together in a unified way to help maximize the individual's potential. St.Amant is also well known for our autism programs. We support families with preschool and school-aged children through a therapy called applied behavior analysis. For preschool-aged children, this often means that a tutor may work with a child for up to 7 hours each weekday. The child and the tutor will work on an individual program that the family and the therapists think will best meet the child's needs. This could be learning to speak, learning to socialize and connect with others, or working on life skills such as using the toilet, getting dressed, and brushing teeth. For school-aged children, St.Amant staff work with the student, the family, and the classroom teacher and educational assistant to develop a plan to adopt the class curriculum to work for the child. This may mean using different tools to accomplish math problems, or it could mean initiating social development plans where playground buddies are recruited to help the child learn to initiate play and interact with friends. The school-age program carries over to the home as well, where St.Amant staff work with the family to help the child achieve personal goals, such as accomplishing chores, managing allowance money, or competing in a sport. For many families that support a family member at home, respite is a service that they look for in order to get a short break from a sometimes exhausting care schedule. Many caregivers get up hours earlier every day in order to bathe, dress, and feed the child or adult they care for. Caring for someone with a developmental disability often means many monthly appointments to see specialists, special transportation requirements, additional cooking duties to prepare foods at a particular consistency, at-home physiotherapy, daily medication administration, and ongoing personal care that can include heavy lifting and waking for care during the night. This kind of routine can be the norm, depending on the needs of the individual. Respite Services offers family members time for self-care, home maintenance projects, or one-on-one time with other family members. St.Amant offers respite services as part of the residential program at 440 River Road. Another service that is offered through St.Amant is foster care supports. As you've just heard, supporting a person with a developmental disability at home can at times be challenging. Depending on the family situation, work, or financial constraints, sometimes a family needs to find a foster home for their loved one. St.Amant facilitates this service and works with many great foster families. There are also times that there is a crisis at home. This may mean the place where the individual currently lives becomes unable to continue supporting the person. Either a family unit has broken down or a member of the home is no longer stable. St.Amant operates a crisis stabilization home as a safe place for someone with a developmental disability to live while the home situation is resolved or an alternative living arrangement can be made. In Manitoba, St.Amant is the largest provider of community living services. As all of us know, there comes a time when each individual desires to move out of the family home to live independently from parents. For many of our community clients, this is when they begin looking for living options in the community. Others may live with their families well into adulthood and may move when their parents can no longer manage their needs. Individuals may also move from the residential program on River Road to a smaller community setting. As with all of the people we support, each situation and each need for support is unique. We support individuals in homes throughout the province. Usually a home consists of 2 or 3 people with similar interests and lifestyles that live life as any other family unit or close roommates would. They attend school, work, or a day program during the week and participate in the leisure activities of their choice in the evenings and on weekends. Some individuals are involved in sport, choirs, dance, or just enjoy getting together with friends and family. The homes are staffed based on the support needs of each individual. Our building on River Road includes a school, adult day services, and a child care center. St.Amant School runs year-round and serves the individuals who live at our large residence as well as community students who come to school daily just like any other school. For most of our community clients, there are behavior or learning needs that were not manageable in a traditional classroom. The general goal for these students is to assess their needs, develop a learning plan, and eventually get them back into their home school. St.Amant's Adult Day Service also supports the individuals living in our residential program on River Road, as well as individuals from the community who attend daily. Planning for each person is individualized and based on input from our clients, their families, caregivers, and other staff. This means individuals attend events because they choose to and they add meaning to their lives. Developmental activities include skill development and are part of the day services programming, typically Monday to Friday. Recreational activities occur primarily in the evenings and on weekends and include using the sensory pool, riding customized bikes, doing crafts, playing or listening to music, and often occur with the support of our many integral volunteers. Special events may include WWF wrestling, going out to the ballet or a concert, and participating in a vacation based on individual interests. Our Child Care Center is a licensed daycare for infants and toddlers and is a welcome benefit for our employees with small children, as well as the surrounding community. We are most well known for our residence on River Road that supports individuals who have medically complex needs and need access to healthcare professionals. Imagine you are the parent of a son born with a significant intellectual and physical disability. You have several other young children. At around age 14, the child is getting difficult for one person to lift. He is having a great deal of trouble swallowing and chokes often on his meals and has seizures several times a day. Often, it's this kind of situation that brings parents to make the very difficult decision to explore River Road Place as a living option. River Road Place provides 24-hour nursing care, on-site physician visits, and a number of other clinical specialists to support complex needs, including physiotherapists, occupational therapists, nutrition and dietary specialists, speech-language pathologists, all on-site and available to meet each individual's specific needs. The individuals we support also have access to a number of on-site specialists at clinics held periodically, including orthopedic, dental, spinal, psychiatry, feeding and swallowing, dermatology and ophthalmology, and a seating and mobility clinic. We also have on-site lab services, X-ray and pharmacy services, all of which are very easy to access for the people who live here. Although many individuals are fed via a tube, we do not support individuals on IV, nor do we treat any medical emergencies or acute illnesses. Individuals are transported to hospital in those situations. In addition to the excellent healthcare resources, when you live here, you attend school or adult day services, depending on your age. This large building is not only home to medically complex clients, it's also the head office for all of St.Amant staff and the offices and clinical space for the St.Amant Research Center and the St.Amant Foundation. The St.Amant Foundation raises funds for items that are not covered by our government funding, such as specialized equipment, physical upgrades to living spaces, recreational opportunities, and the basic infrastructure for the research center. The St.Amant Research Center is unique in Canada as it has 5 dedicated researchers who are affiliated with the University of Manitoba and who spend their time uniquely studying ways to improve the quality of life for people with developmental disabilities. Research topics include autism, choice, learning, access to health care, attitudes, and education of healthcare providers, and much more. The research studies are presented worldwide, and our researchers work hand in hand with service providers to ensure that the knowledge they gain gets put into practice. As you can see, St.Amant truly is a diverse organization. Our services are as unique as the individuals we serve. We are, however, tied together by a common vision and goal, that is to help free the spirit and fulfill potential for the individuals we serve together. Working with the individuals we serve, their family members, the latest and most innovative research, dedicated staff, generous funders and donors, and friends like you, we surely will continue to make a difference.